There's a multitude of issues that I think students are facing. One of them, of course, is affordability and accessibility of the education that's provided to them. I think successful outcomes, as I mentioned earlier, is just absolutely essential. So efficiency in progressing towards your degree, affordability, and success. The other thing that, of course, students become very concerned about at the end of their career, at the end of their degree program, is what happens next. And so working with all of our faculty, all of our colleges, to make sure that we are preparing students for lifelong learning and for a career next step, I think is very, very important. So on a daily basis, though, I mean, we've all been students, we've all worked in the classroom and studied hard. It's a fun life. I mean, you learn a lot, but boy, you better be having a good time while you're here. You know, I think life only gets more difficult, and so as much pressure as the students might feel upon themselves, this actually is one of the most enjoyable times and hopefully quality times of their life, and we should help them celebrate that without getting into too much trouble.
There are no silver bullets to improving graduation rates. The ability to improve graduation rates touches every facet of what we do in higher education. It begins with working with our partners in K-12 to align curricula to ensure that our expectations of college readiness, let's say in my discipline, political science, align with what's being instructed in grades 9 through 12. Hopefully one day we can develop common assessments, and I know this is at the core of Race to the Top, and we can assess college readiness while students are in high school, to remediate while students are seniors in high school, and for students to move on to our institutions prepared. From there, once they arrive, they're living learning communities. I know here on the Knoxville campus you're moving to faculty and residents in the residence halls, just as they have at West Virginia University with their Ripple program. It's advising, but at the end of the day, our ability to move the completion equation begins and ends with you as faculty, because you're the heavy lifting. If I'm a faculty member, when I taught Intro to American Government, if I had 120 students at the beginning of the semester and 60 students at the end, my job was a little easier because I was grading 60 papers rather than 120. We have to, as faculty, reach out to our students. If someone's not coming to class, send an email. What's going on? Is everything okay? The ability to move this completion puzzle starts with the faculty and will be enhanced through a supportive administration and supportive policies. It runs through financial aid. I mean, we could have a 3-hour dialogue on college completion. I serve on the National Governors Association Blue Ribbon Task Force for Completion. I've also done a lot of work with the Southern Regional Education Board on completion. I'm well versed in the issues, but I'd welcome the chance to sit down with the faculty across the system.